Hey there, thanks for stopping by. Welcome. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout, no trade recommendations because it's just a trade journal. And we're going to cover price action order flow levels for Friday, April 14th, 2023. Price action imbalances to balance, draws on liquidity and order flow levels. And we've got a catalyst at 8:30. And that is retail sales. So I'm going to watch that real closely. You see here I've got a 24-hour chart. Let's go to the charts right now. 24-hour chart. Here we are Friday, deep in a Globex, and we do have some sales numbers coming out 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So here we are right here, Friday Globex. We after a post Thursday big green candle here, and the body of this candle, let's go and take the length of it and compare it to March 31st candle, and look how close. It's almost the same range, and that was one of the largest green up candles of the year. And so this Friday, we're looking back on Thursday. If I attach this candle and range on the top of the wick, I get right at the top of a draw on liquidity here at 41.97, just short of 4,200. So that's something to note. Draw of liquidity here, just short 42, and that's exactly the projection if we were to go up. As far as other levels right now, let's look at the RTH open of 412.57. Below it, we have the equilibrium 50% of yesterday. That comes in 43.5, 4143.5. Let's go a little bit lower. This is the previous new week open gap right here, just below that 50%, and that's 40 by 37. That might be definitely a bridge too far. We'll see how the reaction on the 830 and the RTH reaction below that 413. New week gap at the low of the bar. So there's several levels of this 24-hour, but I wanted to point out this 331 50% and how important it's been. So back here March 31st, look how that becomes another draw on liquidity here. So that was the exact low for yesterday, was this 50% level. So all of these are, to me, more than just coincidences, and I believe in the algo for sure. And these levels, I want to just definitely keep them for the record. So 41.10 is this big number down here. If we were to go lower than that, I think we attacked the weekly fair value gap. But again, this may be in May for earnings. Let's go to the next chart. Okay, 4-hour chart. What this is giving me is a giant fair value gap, 41.64 by 41.37.15. I don't want to not transpose this on smaller time frames. So when I look at the 15-minute next, I'm going to just use this fair value gap level and transpose it, because for me, this is what it's all about for next week's trading, and I want to have it on my lower time frame chart. So this is basically, again, this big candle body here. So let's take a look at that. Look how I've got 4 yellow quadrants here and divided it 50% level. It comes in at 50.75. Next chart. Okay, the bellwether 15-minute. So here is this big yellow fair value gap from the 4-hour. I've transposed that. We've already covered that. And this gray box right here, that's Europe. So far in Europe, we got under the daily VWAP for the day so far for Friday, and it's just, as you can see, peaking above it. So I'm going to watch that level. Below here, again, the pivot comes in at 52. So I'm going to watch that because it's so close to the mid of this fair value gap. So if we've got enough juice and we spike lower for a bit, that could be a level to watch. Above, drawn liquidity 77, and above that 85 and above. Definitely we could do that today. So let's go to the Renko next. Okay, my friend, the Renko chart. So I mix the fair value gap from the 4-hour time-based chart, because Rankos are not time-based again, but I put it on here just to have this level so you can see the mid of the Ranko is with the pivot and the red line. So that's some confluence that I'm looking for. So that comes into the 50s. Above the blue, we tagged this blue for so long Thursday. We hit it in the afternoon. We ramped it, camped it, and held it till Europe. And Europe looks like we've already had a swing low here, and we could go back up and hit it again because it's only 77 above, and I could see that happening. But remember, 8:30, we've got the news event, Eastern Standard. Lower Keltner comes in at 29, mid again 53, 54 zone right now, and the upper is 77 on the upper blue. That's all I've got for this Friday. Take care. Aloha. Bye.